Well, I don't think Labour ever really wants to talk about immigration, because I think they would argue that very often it's issues underneath immigration that are the root cause, and immigration is often exploited rather than talking about the actual issues. It's interesting that it's quite low down in terms of kind of voter priorities. I think it will only be escalated if politicians exploit it, and this has always been the problem with immigration. When you have people who are, basically preying on legitimate concerns that people have, where, rights have been cut, wages have been cut, and you blame the migrants. That's always been the problem, but you don't talk about the benefits of immigration. And, we got to a point in our politics where it was very, very, very toxic and dangerous, and I'm glad it's dissipated as an issue, and I really hope the politicians don't try and stoke it up again.
Miatta, listening to that, how big a change is that in terms of a hit to the economy? Because there were always opponents of immigration from the EU, unfettered immigration, who said that per head of population it wasn't beneficial. This seems to be saying that actually it is.
Yeah, and the untold story is that immigration has had a really positive effect on our economy, and we don't talk about that enough. And, you just have to look at particular sectors that are key. The construction sector. If we were to stop freedom of movement today, it would absolutely pound the construction sector. So I think as we move into whatever version of Brexit or not we end up having, there has to be a really honest conversation about the genuine legitimate roles that immigrants play in our economy, and the fact that until we build up our skills base so that we can have our own working in the construction sector, there will be a huge gap that's going to have an impact on our economy.